Hello, my name is Francis McShane, and I just want to show you a couple of features, new features that come with this latest edition of Window Plus. Click on your window and right click on it, and then select the edit window from the drop down menu from right clicking it, and then if you click on this calls up then the dialog box, select edit mode, and if you click on the arrow here, you'll notice that in addition to all your usual edit functions, two new ones come in: glass or panel thickness and glass or panel overlap. So we'll just take a look at these in turn. So we'll OK that, and you'll see that for this window that we've selected, the glass panel thickness is 25 millimeters. So you can actually make it any thickness you want, so we'll just make it a crazy figure, 200 millimeters. And you'll get a little warning that pushes the glass retaining strips out beyond the frame, but we'll ignore that. And as you can see, you've now got 200 millimeter thick glass, and of course, like it said, your glass retaining strips are pushed clean out beyond the frame. But it just shows you that the effect of this additional feature. You can have your glass or spandrel panels any thickness you like, really. So we'll give it a more sensible thickness, like for instance I don't know, 20 millimeters. If we take a wee look in there, and you can see that the glass is indeed reduced now. If I go in and look at the glass alone, I can measure it, and if you see bottom left on the screen down here, it's 20 millimeters. So it had been 25. So anyway, the next feature is glass or panel overlap, and what that is, if we just click on it, we'll take a wee look here. We'll just move the edit dialog box out of the way so we can actually see the window a bit better. Let's see, it won't let me. So what it wants me to do is actually to pick a different glass or panel overlap, and you're given a range here to pick from. Basically, this range are different fractions of the Windows profile width. You obviously cannot have an overlap greater than than about half the Windows width, the Windows profile width. So that's what these dimensions are. That goes from 32 millimeters down to 8 millimeters. So we could pick say 16 millimeters. OK, that. What happened there was that the glass retaining strips reduced down to 8 millimeters. I'll just reverse that. There. And that was by doing a Control Z, and I'll do a Control Y now, and you'll see how they get thin again. So you pick any width in that range. I'll do a different one just so you can see it. So go right down to 8. They'll become quite tiny then. So it just gives you another, I suppose, opportunity or option to change the appearance of the windows, and I'm thinking here particularly of say metal windows or even plastic windows. They often have quite small glass retaining strips, or glass retaining strips which look small at any rate, and that lets you do that, whereas timber windows generally have quite wide glass retaining strips, so you can make them wider for that. Well, that was it. Thanks very much.